You've been searching for God outside yourself your entire life. But God isn't out there. God is you, and once you understand this, everything changes. Hi, this is Momita Roy. I'm a spiritual teacher who uses Ayurvedic principles for healing, and I've spent decades studying consciousness, non duality, and the nature of reality. And here's what most people never realize: you are not separate from the divine. You never were. The power you've been praying to is the power you've been praying with. Neville Goddard taught that consciousness is the one and only reality, that your awareness is God experiencing itself through you. Ancient Vedic wisdom teaches Advaita, non duality, the understanding that Atman and Brahman, individual consciousness and universal consciousness, are one. This isn't philosophy. This is the fundamental truth of your existence. You've been taught that you're small, powerless, separate from the divine, that God is somewhere out there watching, judging, deciding whether you're worthy. That's the lie that keeps you trapped. Unconditioned consciousness is God, the one and only reality. Your own sense of awareness, your consciousness of being, is the one and only reality. Before you became someone with a name, a story, a history, you were aware. That awareness, that I am, is God. You and God are one and undivided. You are God, conditioned as man. All that you believe God to be, you are. Every quality you've attributed to the divine exists within you, not as something you need to earn, as what you already are. The teaching of non-duality. In Advaita Vedanta, the ancient Indian philosophy of non-duality, the term means not two or one without a second, meaning that only Brahman, the one, is ultimately real. What does this mean practically? It means the separation you feel between yourself and everything else is an illusion. There is one consciousness. There is only one event happening here. You think you're a separate individual looking at a world outside yourself. But that's just the perspective of the conditioned mind. The deeper truth is that there is only one consciousness appearing as many forms. When you look at another person, you're looking at yourself. When you experience the world, you're experiencing your own consciousness objectified. Man everlastingly objectifies the state of consciousness in which he abides. Neville's core teaching. Neville taught that your consciousness is God, the one and only reality. You become aware of something you would like to express or possess, and you have the ability to feel that you are and possess that which but a moment before was imaginary. This is not metaphor. This is mechanics. Your human imagination is God's creative power operating through you. God imagined the world into being and became that which he conceived. Since God became man to give man life, man must contain that same creative principle within himself. Every time you imagine something, you're using divine creative power. Every time you assume a new identity, you're exercising God's ability to become. You're not asking God for permission, you are God expressing as human form. The 5 illusions that block your power. First illusion: God is outside me. This is the fundamental error. As long as you believe God is separate, you'll keep praying to something external instead of recognizing your own power. Second illusion: I need to become worthy. You are already whole. You are already divine. There is nothing to earn because there's nothing you lack. Third illusion: I am this body, this personality, this story. These are just temporary expressions. Your true nature is the unconditioned consciousness that exists before all form. Fourth illusion: my circumstances define me. Your consciousness creates your circumstances, not the other way around. The inner state is the cause of the outer manifestation. As within, so without. Fifth illusion: I am separate from others. Everyone is an expression of the same one consciousness. When you harm another, you harm yourself. When you bless another, you bless yourself. The framework for awakening. Step 1. Recognize your true identity. You are not your name, your body, your history. You are the awareness in which all of that appears. The consciousness of being, divorced from that which you are conscious of being, that is who you really are. Step 2. Stop seeking God outside yourself. Every time you pray to an external God, you reinforce the illusion of separation. Instead, recognize that the power you're seeking is the power that's seeking through you. Step 3. Live from your divine nature. Make decisions not as a limited human hoping for divine intervention, but as God expressing through human form. Ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I was God? Then do that. The practice of recognition. In Ayurveda, we teach that consciousness precedes matter. Your mental and emotional states don't just influence your body, they create your physical experience. At Word of Ayurveda, I guide people to recognize their true nature. Because once you understand that you are not separate from the divine, healing becomes natural, creation becomes effortless, life becomes an expression of your unlimited nature. Begin each day with this recognition: I am. Not I am something, just I am. Feel that pure awareness before all identity. That is God, that is you. When you make decisions, make them from that place. When you face challenges, face them from that place. When you desire something, desire it from that place. Not as someone trying to get something from God, but as God experiencing desire through you. The transformation. When you truly recognize your divine nature, everything shifts. You stop begging, you start commanding, not arrogantly, but from the natural authority of knowing who you are. You stop waiting for permission. You recognize that creation is already complete and your only task is to assume the state you desire to experience. You stop feeling separate. You see everyone and everything as expressions of the same one consciousness. Compassion becomes natural because you recognize yourself in all beings. The final truth. You are not a human having a spiritual experience. You are God having a human experience. The power you've been searching for in temples, churches, meditation retreats, and spiritual books has always been within you. It is you. One day you will discover the true God, and when you discover the true God, you will find that He is all within your own wonderful being as your own wonderful human imagination. This is not arrogance, this is awakening. This is recognizing what has always been true, but what conditioning has taught you to deny. The challenge. For 7 days, live as though you are God experiencing life through human form. Make every decision from that place. Create from that place. Love from that place. Speak from that place. Notice what happens when you stop identifying as small and start recognizing your true nature. The God you've been seeking is seeking through you. The power you've been praying to is the power you've been praying with. You are not separate, you never were. You are the one consciousness appearing as individual form. Stop searching outside, start recognizing within. You are more powerful than you think because you are not just powerful, you are power itself. The God within you is waiting for recognition. Give it that recognition and watch your world transform.